I'm Camille Tudi. I'm the editorial director at FedScoop. I'm sitting here with Gigi Schumm from Symantec. Welcome.
Thank you.
Let's talk a little bit about what are some of the emerging methods to enhance mobile security?
That's a great question because so many government agencies are beginning to plan their deployments for BYOD or allowing their users to bring mobile devices. And one of the emerging trends that we're seeing is something that we call app wrapping, which stands for application wrapping. And in the early days of mobile, people were very concerned about just securing the device itself, or then it kind of evolved into being concerned about how you manage mobile devices. Well, app wrapping, what that does, it allows the developers who are developing the applications just worry about the functionality for those applications. And the entire application is wrapped in a security layer. It also allows you to begin to segregate personal data and applications from applications that are related to your agency's work, and control the security on each of those separately with different policies. So as an example, you might not need to secure your Angry Birds application or your Words with Friends, but the applications that have to do with your agency's business, you absolutely want to make sure that they have an appropriate level of control. And so app wrapping is a technology that allows that to happen.
How does mobile security play into the overall cybersecurity?
It's becoming a much larger part of the overall, what we call the threat landscape. So if we look at 2002, there was a rise of over 50% in the number of malware that was written for mobile platforms and mobile devices. So by the end of 2012, did I say 2012 before it says?
2002, yeah.
I'm sorry, 2012. So by the end of 2012, mobile malware actually accounted for almost 60% of the entire malware that's out there. So you can see it's just becoming a larger part of the threats and something that we're all having to spend more time thinking about and worrying about.
What would you say are the biggest cybersecurity concerns for both the private sector and government?
Yeah, I think what we've continued to see is a rise in the number of targeted threats. So those threats that are not sent out there on a widespread basis, but really are targeting either certain individuals or certain industries or even certain kinds of job functions within agencies or companies. And a lot of times those targeted attacks use something that we call zero-day threats, which is a vulnerability that has not been discovered before. And so there were 14 new zero-day vulnerabilities that were uncovered and that there were threats written for last year. So that is an increase over any year before. And so I think targeted attacks is definitely on the rise.
We've been hearing a lot about spear phishing as well.
Exactly.
Yeah. Talk a little bit about the Symantec Government Symposium. What are the goals of the symposium, and how has the focus of the event shifted during the past few years?
Yeah, we're very excited about our Government Symposium. It's coming up this year. It's on October 2nd at the Convention Center right here in DC. And it's really a great opportunity for what I like to call public-private partnership, because we bring wonderful speakers in from industry and from government. And it's really an information sharing event where people who come will be able to hear kind of the latest and greatest in what's going on with the security threat environment, different technologies and solutions that are leading edge that can potentially bring a lot of benefit to agencies, as well as get to learn from each other. And so, if I'm from the Department of Justice, maybe I get to come and hear what DoD is doing. And it's a real learning environment, and it's always a lot of fun too.
Which speakers are you most excited to hear from?
We have a great lineup of speakers this year, we really do. I think I'm most excited by our opening keynote. We have the former director of the CIA, Leon Panetta, keynoting the event, and I can't wait to hear what he has to say.
Well, thank you so much for catching up with us. We appreciate it, you talking to FedScoopTV.
Thank you so much.
Thank you.